Have you ever wondered why Hitogami, the so-called man god, interferes in Rudeus' life with such persistence? Why does he offer advice that seems helpful on the surface, yet always leads to unpredictable consequences? Everyone believes Hitogami is just a neutral entity guiding Rudeus to adapt to this magical world. But the truth is a million times deeper. Hitogami isn't helping Rudeus. Hitogami is terrified. He is dead scared of one specific thing hidden in the depths of this world, Rudeus' future lineage. In this video, we're diving into one of the most thrilling theories in Mushoku Tensei, how Rudeus transformed from a simple, reincarnated soul into the ultimate threat to the man god's very existence. Focus with me, because what you're about to hear changes everything. To understand the secret, we first need to step back and analyze Hitogami's behavior. Hitogami always appears as a featureless white entity, exploiting Rudeus' main vulnerability, his desire to protect his family and live in peace. Every single time Hitogami shows up, he gives Rudeus a seemingly innocent tip, like, go to this place or talk to this person. But if you connect the dots, you'll discover that every piece of advice was designed to keep Rudeus away from specific people, or push him toward paths that prevent certain future events from happening. Why? Because Hitogami has the ability to see future timelines. However, he faces a massive problem. Rudeus' presence in this world is an anomaly, an unpredictable element. Rudeus possesses a soul from another world, immense mana capacity, and a fate tightly intertwined with key figures of this world. This brings us to the core of the theory, the Bloodline Prophecy. Hitogami is fully aware that Orsted, the dragon god, possesses the power of time loops and is relentlessly hunting him down. But in every previous loop, Orsted fought alone and eventually ran out of resources or mana before reaching Hitogami. In this timeline, the equation has completely shifted. Rudeus' marriages and bonds with exceptionally talented individuals, like Roxy's magic, Eris's swordsmanship, and Sylphie's mana control, won't just produce ordinary children. The theory suggests that Rudeus' descendants are the missing links Orsted needs to finally defeat Hitogami. His children will inherit immense magical abilities and immunity to Hitogami's mental manipulation. Together with Orsted, they form a force capable of shattering Hitogami's shield. That's why every move Hitogami makes toward Rudeus isn't out of kindness. It's a desperate attempt to engineer the future and erase any chance of those children being born. So, what happens when Rudeus finally figures out the truth? Rudeus isn't someone who craves world domination or fighting godlike entities, but he has one absolute red line: his family. Once Rudeus realizes that Hitogami's guidance was a sinister setup to threaten his future and his children, the entire direction of the story flips. Rudeus transforming from a pawn on Hitogami's chessboard into Orsted's primary ally is the man god's ultimate nightmare. The upcoming conflict won't just be a battle of swords and magic. It will be a war between the predetermined fate Hitogami tries to enforce and the free will embodied by Rudeus and his bloodline. Another critical element that most fans overlook is the structure of Rudeus' magic itself. Hitogami communicates with people primarily through dreams and spiritual projections. He manipulates their minds when their defense mechanisms are low. However, Rudeus isn't a normal magic user. Because he learned silent casting from an extremely young age and lacks the natural new world boundary limitations of native inhabitants, his mana pool acts as a massive distortion field. Furthermore, as Rudeus continues to develop his magic armor, a mechanical and magical masterpiece designed specifically to withstand high-level attacks, he effectively creates a physical and spiritual shield. This armor doesn't just protect him from physical blades, it isolates his consciousness from external spiritual intrusions. When Orsted begins sharing ancient dragon tribe secrets with Rudeus, they unlock ways to completely block Hitogami's gaze. Imagine the realization hitting Hitogami. The puppet he thought he was steering suddenly goes completely dark on his radar. Think about the dynamic between Orsted and Rudeus. Orsted has lived through hundreds of loops, accumulating knowledge, mastering every fighting style, and understanding every trap set by Hitogami. Yet, he was always limited by one fatal flaw. His mana regenerates extremely slowly, forcing him to hold back in every fight. Enter Rudeus, a walking reservoir of infinite mana, capable of crafting heavy artillery support, providing strategic mobility, and supplying the one thing Orsted never had in any previous loop: unconditional loyalty from a family-oriented ally. When you combine Orsted's centuries of battle experience with Rudeus's modern adaptability and boundless mana, you get the ultimate counter to Hitogami. Hitogami's entire strategy relies on isolation, keeping his enemies divided and paranoid. But the moment Rudeus and Orsted shake hands and form an absolute trust, Hitogami's grand chessboard completely shatters. This theory highlights the brilliant storytelling of Mushoku Tensei, showing how it expands far beyond a simple isekai into a grand saga of strategy and generational clashes. Do you think Rudeus will continue to be fooled by Hitogami, or will his alliance with Orsted mark the beginning of the end for the man god? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to support more frame-by-frame animated analyses. See you in the next video.